Thank you for tuning in to another episode to Birds to Words TV. And this is your host, Bird. And everybody knows that I will drink to that. And today I have my brother Bird on here. Same name, same name, same gang. And then I got my sister, LaLa Nisha, aka live in this joint. Y'all know her from the Contraband Podcast, so she was with us before. How y'all doing?
I'm good. How are you doing, bro?
I'm always blessed, man. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right. See, these are I had a story that I talked about me, my brother, and my sister, like later on down the line. These are my brother, it's my sister right here. The crazy story, like I said, how we met, so people won't think. Let me turn the lights down low in this thing one time. There we go. Like I said, I had got going on a little vacation that I did not want, and me and his brother have the same name. And like I said, all police is not bad. He happened to give my brother's address, and I called the 411 to get that address or whatnot. Happened to be his number. His wife picked up, got on the phone, and here we are. And
Yeah.
kind of, I mean, I'm here. I feel it's a beautiful thing. I think God works in mysterious ways. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, for one, I'm the bastard child though. I came in late, real shit. 'Cause, I have no filter though. Like I don't call it this of myself though, but I came in kind of late in the game. I don't really know like how much you guys
Well,
tapped
actually,
in with each other.
you didn't come in that late. Remember, we met way back in 70 something when you were about 5 and I was 10 at your uncle wedding.
And my uncle Wet, I'm their best friends. Yeah,
So that's just so you was there. We just
my
lost.
uncle Lou, my uncle Lou, may he rest in peace.
So you lost contact. So it was
Right.
me, you, Sherelle at that time.
Okay. Yeah, I remember meeting you at the wedding, and then that was it.
Yeah.
I grew up I grew up brotherless, so I had like my own, like I was like no big brother or nothing, so I had to come. We having stories about my uncle. My uncles and shit was my big brother stuff, but this is my big brother right here.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember seeing my sister in the crib. Like I went to go visit my dad. I was real little when he showed me my little. I know I had a little sister. Seeing her in the crib for sure. And I don't know, how you feel about the relationship so far? Like,
What our
what?
relationship?
Yeah, man, you like so far, like just being there, like all this
Oh,
stuff, man. Like, just
I
all
mean,
this,
it was it's just a relationship, brothers relationship, learning each other. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't grow up
right,
together, so it was had to learn experience. You learning
right.
you, learning me, and over the years we learned how to agree to disagree on things and be who we gonna be.
Okay, cool.
I can accept that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't always growing up.
I
I
was
mean,
good to hit it.
like it was,
Uh,
but hey, we worked through whatever we had to work through.
Shout out. Batu says, you're on mute. Says you gotta take your mute button off. Says you're on mute. You got your mute button. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you had your mute button on.
I can't hear you guys. Well, I can, but I still couldn't hear you guys. You guys were out, so I couldn't hear nothing.
Can you still hear anything?
I can hear you. I can hear you now. If you ask me something.
Because yeah, you had your thing on mute. I saw it was on mute the whole
Yeah, but
time.
it was saying something about a connection or something. I don't know. It's weird,
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we were just
but
explaining.
I can hear you now. What
Okay.
you? I'm sorry. You asked me something.
I was yeah, I was just saying just when we had met and all that type of stuff, like have I seen you as a baby, but
Right.
as me entering your life into you guys' life now and whatnot, like how is it for you? You know?
Oh, it's
Because pe
good. It it's good for me. I appreciate. I'm glad that you made the connection, that you did your homework and reached and did your research to find us. So my experience has been good.
like I appreciate that. You know, this shit, I'm trying to find better ways to say it. Our
Just
father
say
had
what's on your
passed away.
mind. Just say it.
Okay,
It's what it is.
our father passed away, and you reminded me today, was it yesterday or today that his birthday stuff and stuff is coming
Oh,
up.
it was yesterday. His birthday is September 10th.
September 10th. No, you reminded me yesterday that his birthday is September 10th, and he has a birthday that's coming up soon. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying is like, how was pops? Like, how was pops to you? To me, like, from I'm gonna give you my version. Um, my It's like the song, pops was a Rolling Stone wherever he laid his hat was his home. You know what I mean? My father, I looked at him like he was a Mac on some ism shit, half street, half corporate. You know what I mean? Got caught up a little bit, but a pretty good dude when I met him, and then I also saw like some issues. You see what I'm saying? But to me, the little bit that I've learned from being around my father, bro, I learned a lot. I learned what to stay away from. It taught me a lot and all that kind of shit, though. But it was it was a dope experience. Like from the time that when I did meet him, and for the couple of months that he even passed away, and he played that game about passing away, and like he was like, was he sick and calling back playing? It left a little something on her brother. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I'm like want to know like how was your relationship with you and him? How was them saying how the memories or whatnot? You know, because I'm doing family research, man. It's not a secret, man. I'm calling Uncle Tony all kind of shit, getting family history about our grandparents and everything, like the Albert thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Well, like I said,
So,
my experience with him. I mean, like I said, I'd known him all my life. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't. He would pop in sometimes. Well, when I was young, he was there a lot. Like I said, him and my mom was married. You know what I'm saying, for like 2 years. They was like fresh out of high school, and then they got divorced, and then they was young high school. Kind of both of them was young, and so you know he came in and played a life. He was a good dude. I mean, he was just a young nigga from South Central Los Angeles with two kids at 17. I mean, what more could you ask for? And then got caught up in gang banging life and drugs and trying to be a father and trying to do everything that he's supposed to do. But other than that, I mean, he was cool. You know what I'm saying? I have memories with him taking me to my grandma's house
right,
and all that kind of stuff. He did what he was supposed to do as a dad, but it just wasn't consistent. But I had to learn as I got older, and me having kids, why some of the times he popped in and popped out. It was because he was trying to do the best he could do. And then, like I say, how would I would have been as a father with two kids at 17? Probably the same damn way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, two kids at 17, but you got a kid that's 1 and 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? Me and Sherelle, like I was telling you the other day, we only 1 year and like 4 or 5 days apart.
hmm,
We Gemini. Hers was on the 15th, mine's on the 6th. That's a whole year. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't even have a time to be a dad for one kid and then having another one. You know what I'm saying? He had two kids at 17 in diapers. That's some hard shit right there, if you ask me. But as far as me and his relationship, it was good, and then it got bad, and good and bad. Just it was.
yeah,
I mean, it's like any other typical LA black father type shit. That's all I can think of. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So I don't hold nothing against him. I mean, could I have been a better son? Probably so. Could he been a better father? Probably so. But just growing pains, whatever. How you want to look at it.
right.
So I don't. That's my experience.
How was your experience with your father, Miss Nisha?
My experience was it had its good. It had a lot of good times, and it had a lot of bad, like up and down, a lot of ups and downs. He was there, then he wasn't. I knew that, my mom never kept anything from me, so I knew he was in jail.
Mm,
Um, I went to visit him
okay.
in jail.
Talk your
Uh,
shit. You okay?
yeah, I went to my mom took me to go see him in jail. Um, my parents, they got divorced. Well, when they officially got divorced, when daddy and my mom got divorced, I was like 9,
Yeah,
about almost about 9. So, I have some memories. I have some memories of daddy doing some crazy things.
yeah,
Uh, so But
9 years is a long time too to be around. That's a
yeah,
lot of time.
yeah, and overall, he was a good dad. I mean, I always knew where he was at. I never went. It was like I never went not knowing where he was at. I always can get in contact with him. I wrote him a letter in jail. When he was in jail, I told him that if he went to jail again, that he can just forget about it because I was tired of the back and
Yeah,
forth. But
yeah,
other than that, I mean, he had a good heart. He had a really
yes,
good heart.
yeah.
Um, he was a Christian. He always
Okay,
you know preached keep Christ in your heart and stuff like that. So, but he was a good dude. He was a good dad. So I don't have anything. Like I said, he had things, but that's just what it was. And when you get older, some things I didn't understand when I was younger, why certain things were going the way they were with him and my mom and the way that he would act and stuff. But then when I got older, I started to understand and, understand that he had some mental health issues and things like that.
right.
You
Okay,
learn you learn to deal with those type of things. So, but like I said, my experience was overall I had a good experience. So.
okay, that's dope. Next question. Um, did you two grow up with each other, around each other?
I've been knowing her all her life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I
Okay,
remember she was born.
okay,
And I mean, I don't know if she remembers, but I remember and all kind of stuff like we talked about the other day. I mean, I've been knowing her coming to my house when I was a kid. I was 9, 10 years old, going over to the Addison's house and Swandra and everybody, Kikanza, Lynn, Rodney, all I know all of them. You know what I'm saying? So, to the point to where when they broke up, it wasn't like I was going around. Even when they broke up, I was still coming around sometimes. So, I mean, I
okay,
I grew up, watched her grow up. So
okay. Damn. So how was before I even say how Nisha? Do you remember growing up around your older brother?
Yes, I do remember growing up around him. I do.
Okay, okay. Yeah, we get because I'm on the outs. How how was that? We
You
all
asked,
brothers and sisters.
yeah,
Whoever want to answer, like, how was that coming up? And you said dad was it. I'm putting it together. You said dad was in your life for about the 9 years. He's older, so that means dad had to been around in the place some kind of where, and you guys had to been mingling some kind of way for him to be in your life and his life as well. You know what I mean?
like I said,
So by you
they
guys
was
growing
married.
up,
Like I said, I remember when they lived in Inglewood. I remember all that shit. Like I said, I remember being in the wedding. You know what I'm saying? I was in our dad's and her mom's wedding. You know what I'm saying? So
uh,
try that on for size. You know what I'm saying? I'm 50 now, so I remember all that. We're going to practice and rehearsals and over and off of Central and everything. So I've been there. I never not been there. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? It's just
okay,
some things happen, and and like I say, by us having a big age difference, I was doing
yeah,
my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Once when she was, I was already a teenager while she was still in what junior high school, elementary maybe. So I'm doing
hmm
my thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's where sometimes I think the disconnect came from being so much older.
okay. And we're gonna get to the good part. I'm gonna throw myself under the bus. Family go through stuff, right? Me and you had a distance relationship for a long time, bro.
That's okay.
And yeah, but we good though. We're trying to iron, we iron shit out. And we're men though to talk about it. And we've been talking about stuff like we'll say when each other is wrong on something, right or wrong.
Right.
Okay. Now going through this, Nisha was always on me like, Dad will want us to be closer, this and that. On my head, she's the reason that I reached out. Are you guys close? Are you
Are we
guys
close?
cool? Yeah.
As of right
You guys
now,
close?
no, we're not really close, but we was at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, we was, but right now, no. I mean, you grow, and sometimes you grow together, and sometimes you grow apart. It's just different things, you know what I'm saying? It's still my sister. I love her no matter what. I don't want nothing to happen to her or nothing like that. I mean, sometimes shit just happen. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
just shit just happened. You know what I'm saying? She grown, I'm grown. She got her life, I got her life, in my life, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes if you get older and you
Right.
grow, you guys not gonna see eye to eye all the time. And I wouldn't expect for us to do that because we all come from a strong-minded man. You know what I'm saying? So all of us have that trait
Hmm.
in us, where
Right.
we ain't gonna back down from nobody or no nothing. That's just
Right.
something that from swimming in his ball sack. That's just what we got.
There you go.
That's just. I mean, I'll be honest, you shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get mad. I mean, like I said, but me and Nisha always had that kind of relationship. We good, and then we argue, and it's just brother and sister shit. I think I don't know because I didn't grow up with no brothers and sisters. I grew up as only child, so that might be the only thing that me and her we both grew up as only children. So it might be some spoiled shit that's going on. I don't know.
Yeah, I grew up as an older kid.
See, I grew
Miss
up as only
Nisha.
child.
Yeah. Miss Nisha, relationship and how do you feel as such? Rebuttal.
Oh, well, yeah, as of right now, I mean, well, it, the relationship's been it has its up and downs. It's been some cool times and it's been some bad times. As of right now, the relationship is we don't have a relationship right now. So, that's just what it is.
And I'm cool with that. I mean, we that's just what it is. I mean, you live your life, I live mine, and I'm not really tripping. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you're not tripping. I just want you to know that I still love you as my sister. I'm always gonna love you to the day you die. But I mean, shit, sometimes you gotta agree to disagree. And if that means being distant from each other, then that's fine. I can deal with that. I can dig it.
Yeah, I'm not I'm not tripping about it. You know, I'm cool with it. I'm content with it. So that's just, what it is. It's no hard feelings, but that's
I
it.
mean, I just think Trey don't know the dynamics of our relationship from what I know we know each other, and he's pushing real hard the issue because I guess maybe Daddy said, "Oh, don't be like that, your brother." But sometimes shit just don't work the way it's supposed to work, and that's why I told him sometimes you just can't push the motherfucking narrative. Leave it alone. We know why we doing what we do.
Y'all don't know why what y'all doing what y'all doing because I
I
talked to both
you
you
don't. I
guys.
said you don't know why. I said, but we know why we do what we do because
She would, but well, then she's holding a secret from me because
we're not
she
holding
it,
no secret. It's not holding any secrets. It's just this. We've been doing this shit for years. You just wasn't around.
it don't make no sense
To
because
you, it don't
it
make no sense
don't
to
because I
you.
sat bro because I sat in certain situations with certain situations was like that's not cool. You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't have to be like that. And then we had that conversation though
But that's what I
about
was telling you.
who
It's
would.
not cool. It's not cool in your eyes. But I'm saying, but this is how our dynamics of our relationship is. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how to be with somebody. This is just this what we did. Like I was telling you, like what I was telling you the other day. Like I've been there. Like I said, for all our life. You know what I'm saying? I remember living life without her, but she don't never remember living life without me.
Mm,
You understand? Because I seen her being born. She didn't see me be born. You see what I'm saying?
mm,
So the
yeah.
dynamics of the shit, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You trying to figure out, like, damn, I can understand that's brothers and sisters why they doing it. Sometimes I don't even think we even know why we doing it. It's just shit that just happened. I don't know. You know what I'm
Folks
saying?
to put the folks to put that out there. Me and my sister got into it really, really bad. Not just to say that they like I'm just a perfect brother.
Right.
Me and got her got into it really bad. I'm gonna say it's publicly. I was not able to make it to my sister's wedding and I felt awful because I had to be at a family reunion at one time. Was my sister supposed to feel some kind of way? Yes, she was. Is there anything that I was able to do? No, I wasn't, but we got through it. It was all kind of other different stages. Like sometimes my sister would come out here and I can't come to her because I'm this and that, and it messes everybody's time up. And she will really come out here to see me, and she can't see me, and I have to understand that. But we don't hold it against each other. We get through it. You see what I'm saying? Like it's
but
not
but
we
see,
don't. It's like
but
nobody's relationship is perfect, but it's like
right. But what I'm saying is,
y'all shit is off the chain, bro.
but what I'm saying is, you got to understand. You got brothers and sisters, right?
Yep,
Everybody, brothers and sisters. Your relationship is different than our relationship. Some you got brothers and sisters that's cool, and some brothers and sisters don't even talk, and they're different things. So that's just how
that's true.
relationships with brothers and sisters. So you can't base your relationship off of me and her relationship.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
but
You can't do that. But listen, wait, hold on, because you going like, well, y'all got into it. Yeah, you might not got into it in a level like that.
we did get into it at a level like that. We were just on the
Okay,
phone.
so
But
then here's the thing. Here's the
you
thing. She
in
might want to
person
forgive
though,
you more than she want to forgive me. I don't
bro.
know.
In
I
person
don't
though,
know. You got to ask her. You got, people want to
I,
forgive other people. Some people can forgive. I can forgive
man, we on
somebody,
this
but
motherfucker. We can
I
go
don't have to
40
forgive
minutes.
you
Fuck
though.
it. Yeah, yeah. No, it ain't that. Look, what I'm saying is like, bro, I'm telling you, like over the phone, me and her went way crazy to like we disrespecting. We said gang banging words are coming out of our mouth towards each other. It's past bro and sis shit. You hear me?
But
It's like that.
okay,
But listen to me. Listen to me. What I'm saying is like I'm trying not to. What I'm trying to get without even saying it. But it's like you like say your shit, bro.
say it.
I sat in the middle of y'all with the irons, bro. And
Okay.
I saw a side like, bro, like I wouldn't have got that angry with her. You said like our shit was different, law, bro. Like I would have still handled a lot of shit with her different. Any of my sisters, bro, I've never got into it with none of my sisters like that. I
Well,
slapped my, I
you got
slapped,
into it with Sherelle.
I slapped two of them.
See?
I slapped
And as
argument,
far as I remember, far as
yeah,
I remember, I don't think
listen,
you before Sherelle died. I don't think you and Sherelle was really that close. Because when I used to
no,
talk to her, maybe she was losing her mind because I mean that her lupus was making her not. But she didn't really say anything. I remember y'all was into it because of some kitchen crib chef shit. I don't remember. That's what I remember. But you
true
said you
enough.
made mans with her, so that was cool.
Can I
But
say something? Can I say
go ahead.
something about this? Can I say something about this? So basically, bro,
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
tell tell him the reason why you and I got into it. So basically, because whoever, I don't know, daddy
uh,
and whatever
I can still listen. I'm still
want
here.
to say about me living in blood neighborhood or being blood whatever, and bro was drunk, of course alcohol played a part in
Yeah,
it, and he called me going off, talking gang banging stuff, whatever, and we got into it. And then when we got into it, we had some words, but I let it go because he was drunk, and I said, I'll talk to you when you sober. So
yeah,
got sober. Then him and I had a conversation, and I let him know that first of all, regardless of where we grew up, that don't matter. We are siblings. We're brother and sister, and that should never play a part. But never contact me ever drunk talking to me crazy about no gangbanging
yeah.
stuff. Oh, I'm not a gangbanger. But yes, I did grow up in the blood neighborhood, and I do know people, but I'm not a gang member. And at the end of the day, you guys are my brothers, and that
I'm
should
on
never.
my way back for the horn. Shout out to the Swoop
So
gangs
so
and my
so
blood folks out
so
there.
that's
Hold up,
the real reason.
shit.
That is the real reason why him and I got into it, because he called me drunk because of some things that daddy implanted in his head, and I don't know where else the information came from, but that's no here nor there. However, that's why we got into it, but we were able to get past it because I let him know we'll talk about it when you're sober, because I don't do those type of things. I don't call people game. It's for what? We too old for that stuff. So that is the real reason why him and I got into it, and we were able to squash it, and we moved on, and we have never had any other argument in any other situation since then. That's
But
that's
let me ask you this question, Nisha. Since you was a kid, right? Right? When you was a kid, you lived in the valley and all that stuff. When you lived on Victory and Inglewood, we got into it when you was a kid. Now, didn't we?
we did.
Okay, so that's why I'm trying to get him to understand. This is the dynamics of our relationship. This ain't nothing new to me and you.
What?
Listen to
No,
what I'm saying.
it's
It's not
Uh,
nothing new to me and you. So
nothing.
therefore, what I'm saying
we
is,
talk.
we might not be like this. Then come 2 years, next 2 years, we might be closest again. Again, who knows? We have done this before. Have we or have we not?
We've done this before. We've
Okay.
gotten, but we've had brother and sister spats and different things like that. I have my feelings about, my childhood, certain things that you've done, when
Right.
I was younger. And this is before, let's just say this was when I was a kid. I'm talking about 10 years old when I used to go over your house, 9, all that kind of stuff. There's certain things that happen that I didn't realize like really what it was. And just to be honest with you, let me just put it out there where the disconnect and why maybe we always got into it is because truthfully, I feel like you've always kind of like been a bully. You kind of like bullied me and want to take charge of things. And so once I got older, because honestly, I had to deal with things with daddy, right? So I learned that there's certain things that you're going to put up with and certain things that you're not. So I just learned how to protect my peace. And I just know that certain things, like you say, some relationships are meant to be and some relationships are not. And obviously, for what I feel, I truthfully feel like you say you love me and I'm your sister and all that. And I've heard that. But in my heart, I really feel like you've always had a resentment against me. I don't know why. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but I really truthfully feel like you've always had a resentment against me. And now
Mm.
the relationship, unfortunately, yes, the relationship is absolutely done because one thing about it, brothers and sisters say things, but there's certain things that brothers and sisters just don't say, don't do. And like, I'm your sister in the way, and some of the things that you have done and said, I just can't get past it. So the relationship, yes, and at this point, it's like it's non-salvageable. It's like we can't. There's no way because you have said some things that I can't even believe have come out your mouth, and
Mm.
it's just, I just honestly, I would just never think that some of the things that you have said would come from you as my brother. And I've known you all my life. You have been there my life. My mom still has pictures with you in it when we used to wear the same clothes. We all used to dress alike and our clothes used to be embroidered with carry on it and stuff like that. And for you to say some of the things that you have said and go as far as you have said, some things are just not forgivable because I wouldn't say some of the things. I, some things just wouldn't come out of my mouth. I have a conscience and I have a heart, so I just feel like you've always had resentment. So I just figured it's just best. I mean, if you don't really care for me like that, or if it's just like when it's, I guess, feasible, when a relationship is feasible, I guess I'm just like disposable. So I did a favor and I just removed myself from the situation. So that's just where the relationship is at now. That's it.
That's cool. If that's the way you feel, that's just the way you feel. But I don't have no resentment for you. I never did. There was no reason.
There you
And then
go.
also too, to say you a bully, you got to understand. Way older than you is a big brother. So I never grew up with any sisters. I never grew up with any brothers. I just thought that's what a big brother's supposed to do. Now, going forward, if I hurt you as a child, when I was
Right.
still a child too, a teenager, or whatever, I apologize for that. But I can't bring back the past. I can't do anything about that. But this is the first time that I'm ever hearing that you felt that, oh, I bullied you or whatever. But I
Mm.
don't know how I bullied you because every time when something happened when you were growing up, I reached out and came and got you.
Yeah, you did pull up to Grammy's house and come pick me up and stuff like that. You did do that. But there were times like, when I would go to your house and there were things that would happen that you would do and like, I would go home and you would say that I would do things and I didn't do it. Like, let's just bring up I got my fingers bent back by you one time
Yeah.
because you were like antagonizing. You did something, you bit my fingers back, and then you said that I was doing something because I hopped out the car and I ran the house, and then y'all said that I was slamming doors and stuff. So then when I went home, you told my mom, and I got whooped for that, and I didn't do anything, but it was provoked by you. And I never thought about it, but it was like I used to get whooped for the things that you used to tell her that I did, and a lot of things I didn't do. But it's like
So
I guess
let me
in
ask you this
trouble.
question. You was a child. I'm 10 years older than you, right?
Okay.
10, 11 years older than you. So
Uh-huh.
our view on things is going to be different. Our view on things is now is different. I'm not. Well, why would I? Just answer this question. Why would I, as an adult, when I did get you at that time, go to your mother and tell your mother that so you can get a whooping, like I'm gonna get a kick out of getting a whooping?
But
Really, I care
honestly,
less whether you got a whooping or not. This is some of the stuff that you're saying to me. I'm first time. I never knew you got a whooping. I don't know.
I don't know, but
Well, you did, so I'm sorry. I
it,
can't do
it,
nothing about that.
it surely,
All
and
I
then
did, all I did was
and then I
observe and report
also,
from what I
and let
did.
me say
So
this
now,
too.
if you feel that way, I'm sorry. I
Okay,
can't do anything about it.
okay. Let everybody land. Let him land, and I'm gonna let him land. Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead. We
You
gonna
know
let
what
you
I'm
land.
saying? All I'm saying is I'm sorry, and I apologize for the shit. But this, like some of the stuff that you're telling me, is the first time I'm after hearing all this shit.
Mm.
So after all these years, you we were cool and everything. You could have came to me and told me this shit.
We getting somewhere. We getting
You could have
somewhere.
came and told me this. This is my first time ever hearing this from you. It
Well,
takes for us to get on TV and all this kind of stuff for you to tell me this shit. Hey.
well,
So
it,
I'm sorry because
I mean,
the last conversation we had, I asked you, what did I do to you? You went and start going off on me. You never told me this. You had that opportunity to tell me,
well,
and
first,
all I can do
I
now
was gonna leave
is
that conversation out.
listen. All I can do
No,
now.
no. Let me explain
well,
because people ain't knowing. He's going into a last conversation that I was present of, and it went totally left, and a lot of stuff was said that I didn't appreciate, like on both sides. It's just like it just really got bad. And I've seen episodes like this like more than once. That's what he's talking about.
So
This
like
this
I
this this
said,
conversation. So I'm gonna let him
and what I'm
finish.
trying to do,
go ahead and finish because I have something to say about that. Go ahead.
and see, like what I was saying was, I was just telling you, if I would have known this, I would have apologized. I said, I'm sorry. Bottom line. Only thing I can do at this point to mend the past is apologize. I can't change it. I can't do anything else about it. That's all I can do. Now y'all go ahead and say what y'all got to say.
Okay, so speaking about that conversation, the conversation came up because I didn't have anything to say. I told bro I didn't have anything to say. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to talk. I was at work and I didn't want to talk about it at all. I didn't even want to have a conversation with you. But bro
Right.
asked me to have a conversation. And the thing is, you wanted to know. You had some question. My understanding was you were gonna tell me, I guess, what your issue, whatever. I don't know. But
No, the question
I, so
every time
let,
something happened,
let me
he
finish.
calls and wanted to find out what's
So
going on. Bro, we
yes,
need
he
to
wanted to
find out
call
what's
and
going on
find
with you and
out.
Nisha. He
He
did this.
did.
He calls all this. Not I mean
But
not calls it.
but
I said
but
he
did you
calls and try to
so let
find
me
out what's
ask
going on
you,
with you and
okay,
us.
so let me ask you this question then.
Yeah, sure.
Did you not reach out to him and say that you want to have a conversation with me? Or did you not
Actually,
ask him about
actually,
me?
actually, he called me and said, "What's going on with you and Nisha? I don't like that. What's going on? You y'all need to go ahead and talk." Did you not, or did you not say that, bro?
I did say that because I said I'm
Okay.
tired of
So
going.
so
I'm tired of
therefore,
being tired of being the messenger. You
okay.
guys,
So that's what I'm
I
saying. So
bet.
you said
Oh,
we
let
need
it
to get
land.
on the phone. You said we need to get on the phone and we need to talk, right?
Yes, I did.
And then I said, I can do that. We can talk, right?
Yes,
And then that's what happened, right?
yeah.
Okay. So your question's answered, Nisha.
That's exactly what happened. Was the problem? He said,
Well,
"I'll
well,
go ahead and get on the phone." I said, "I'm not finna be the messenger and none of
well,
that." But to go back and that's
I
how.
was brought into it.
So
I
we had
was
the
brought
conversation.
into it, and you was supposed to state, and you was asking about me. I don't ask about. I don't. First of all, I don't even. To just be
I didn't
honest,
ask
I don't
about you.
talk
That's
about
what you
you.
better realize.
I
He
don't
wanted to
listen. No,
be in
hold
the
on.
relationship.
I have a text message. I have a text message to prove it. But anyway, that's no here nor there. I
There
don't
you go.
ask about you. I don't know. I'm saying I don't ask about you. I don't talk about you. I don't slander you. I don't do any of that stuff because it's just better. There's no need to talk about it. I don't talk about you. I just live my life. So my life was interrupted with this. And yes, there were some things that were presented, that some things that you have said that are totally foul. So yes. So therefore you want to ask me. So when I started telling you, unfortunately, when I started explaining to you what the issue was, you didn't like what I had to say. So then, yes, it went left, and like I said, yeah, it's just a trigger. So yeah, it did go left, and I did say some things, and unfortunately, I did say some bad things. But so unfortunately, I meant what I said. I don't say those things, but I meant what I said, and
That's
like I
cool.
said,
I
there's no
accept that.
coming back. But yes, so
I accept
again,
that. I'm not
since we're on
tripping.
this platform, I want to know. for the world to know what's your issue with me. What's your problem?
I don't have an issue with you. I don't have an issue with you. Like I say, you thinking that I have issue. I don't have an issue with you. I mean, because like I say, you might not believe it, you might not want to believe it, or you might think
Mhm.
whatever you want to think. I don't have an issue with you. It ain't like I sit there and say, whatever, because like I say, this is just the dynamics of how I've been dealing with Nisha all my life. She
I
pop in,
know.
pop
Okay.
out, pop in,
So
pop out.
Uh,
So
so
it's like,
okay.
okay, cool.
so if you don't have an issue with me, if you don't
Right.
have an issue with me, then you wouldn't talk about me,
I
right?
don't
You
talk about
wouldn't
you. I just
say,
I
no,
tell you the
hold
experiences that
on.
I had.
But I know experience that you have had. However, there's some experiences that I don't know where you have got this info, where you
Okay, so
come up
what
with this
experience?
stuff.
What okay then tell me this. Let's put
But
it out
if
there.
you, but
What
again,
experience
if
did
you
I say
don't,
that was talking
if
about you? What
Oh,
did I say?
fuck
if
it. Let's
you
here we go. Cause the carry
if
shit is up now.
What did I
Let's
if
go.
say
you
that was
don't,
talking
if
about you?
look again,
Look,
if you don't like me,
I didn't say I
then
didn't like you. Listen,
why
you're not listening.
do you talk about me? Or
Okay, well
if
what
you
I'm
don't
saying is
talk to me,
what
or if
did
I
I
don't even,
say
if we
that
don't
was
even
talking
talk,
about you?
it,
Okay, bro, let me ask you this question. What did I say that
okay.
was talking about her?
She talked. You said it
No,
all.
no, no.
You
Answer
said.
the question. Let's talk about it. What did I say that was talking about
so
her?
let me ask, so
Okay.
what have you said about me?
Okay.
What
Okay.
did people ask me a
Okay.
question, I tell you how I feel.
I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell you everything you said to her is like you haven't said to me. Okay.
I,
I'm gonna repeat. I'm gonna repeat something that you said. That you said to her.
okay.
Them ashes. You said it can be somebody else's. It can be anybody else's in them
It can
ashes.
be anybody asking that
That,
motherfucker.
that's what you. Okay. That's what you have said to
So
me. That you said to her. That's offensive.
okay,
I'm
so let
not
me
gonna
say this.
say
But
I'm
Okay,
it
not
so let
can
gonna,
me
bro.
be.
Bro,
so let's talk
it's other
about,
shit. I wouldn't do. Bro. I
okay,
wouldn't.
yeah.
It's
So
other shit that
bro,
I don't know. I know. I'm talking about.
That's because you wouldn't
Let
do
me
it. Don't
land.
mean I wouldn't do it.
I
so
know
let
That
me
you
ain't
would
that
do it,
don't
but
that
I'm
don't
not
make
gonna
it
say
right.
shit like. See, it ain't right.
so
That's what we're
so
getting at.
so let's talk about the ashes. Let's talk
Right.
about the ashes.
Let's
Let's talk
talk. I
about
think
the
this is where this
ashes.
shit started from. To be.
What
I
what
think this is what the went 10 from. Is the ashes. Let's go.
so
Okay, let's talk about it.
let's talk about the ashes, right?
Right. Right.
So you say
I'm still here, y'all.
that
I got a
you, you
intermission.
say
I'm still
that
No,
here.
you
no, no.
say
Don't admit it now, bro.
I'm here. I'm
you
here.
say
Okay,
that
cool.
I just don't want the people to see what I'm doing.
you say that I'm selfish because I have four irons when first of all, when daddy passed away, right?
Right. Hmm.
Um I called everybody and let you guys know what happened because I'm the one that got the phone call that he passed away.
No, the guy called me
No,
first.
well, I'm sorry.
Whoa,
No,
The
I'm
guy
sorry.
called
The
me
guy,
first. He said, "Who
the
whoa,
are
guy.
you?" He
whoa,
said,
Okay, so
"Lindbergh, are you his son?" His father
the
died.
guy.
Yes, your
whoa,
father died. I said, "You
Okay,
talked to
so
Sherelle?" And Sherelle was
whoa.
out there. Sherelle was the one that was out there that
Hold
went over
up.
there
okay,
had to go get the stuff. Now,
Oh,
did she
okay.
answer you
whoa.
not?
So how did it come? Okay, so let me
Here we
finish.
go.
Let me speak my side. Let me
Go
tell
Let
you
her
ahead.
land.
what mine is. Right,
What
you
the
got your
fuck?
side and I got mine.
Go
So
ahead.
I received a phone. I talked to Daddy Friday. I received a phone call Monday letting me know that is this Nisha? Who is this? This is whatever his name is, Daddy's friend. I'm calling you because your dad talks about you all the time, and I want to let you know that your dad passed away. What? Okay. So I don't know about your phone call, however, but I made the phone call and contacted my siblings to say that Daddy passed away. So nobody went. Daddy was at the hospital, at the morgue for days, right? So they
Right.
told us that they were just gonna basically throw him out to the dirt, right? All that's what they do. If you don't pick them up, claim them, that's what they do. So
Mm-hmm.
while we trying to figure out why we're trying to figure out if there's some type of life insurance or something, I got this man calling me, telling me that people are in daddy's house taking his stuff and all this stuff. So I called Sherelle, took Sherelle 24 hours or so to get to his house when she stayed 2 hours away from him or whatever. So basically, I called y'all as I'm the little sister. I'm trying to figure out what we gonna do, right? So
Yeah.
therefore, nobody had no daddy. We didn't know about no life insurance. Nobody had no paperwork. Supposedly, Sherelle said wasn't no paperwork out there, whatever, right? So
Right.
what are we gonna do? So we all came to an agreement that we would get daddy cremated, and guess what? And I would split the ashes in five because it's five of us.
right?
Right.
So let me tell you how I end up with 4 irons. So
Uh-oh.
you and I, so like you, bro, and I said we wanted a
Shit.
special iron, right? And so we paid extra for those irons. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, my
Uh,
mom did it. My mom didn't want Daddy to go to the dirt because
here
he was
we
gonna
go,
go to
y'all.
the dirt. So
She got
he
me doing
said,
it.
and I got receipts, and he and didn't want him to go to the dirt. So she said, well, she'll front the money because it was 1,000. She'll front the money and we'll pay her back. Any money we get from anybody, we'll pay her back. We all agreed. Bro said he wanted a special iron, which he got his gold iron. You said you wanted a special iron, which I got your gold iron, and I got a special gold iron. I
Uh,
hadn't really talked to Rochelle, I mean to Sherelle, excuse me, and I hadn't talked. And little bro, I didn't know where he was at, so I was figuring maybe we could try to find him. So I split him up. So let me tell you how I ended up with 4 irons. How I
RP
end
to
up
little bro. For real.
so I end up with 4 irons because Sherelle didn't go pick up her irons from the place, from the funeral home. So they were sitting there for months. They sent me a letter telling me if they were going to discard them because we paid for the ashes. My mama paid for ashes. I paid my half to my mama. Bro paid his half to my mama, right?
Yeah,
They told
I
me they were
did.
going to discard the ashes. So they asked me on the letter if we want the ashes before they discard them, reach out. I reached out to them. They shipped me the ashes for free, Sherelle's and Little Bro's. So I got two. Then I got mine, right? So now let's get to it. So my mom paid it. You agreed that you would pay your 250, right? Sherelle didn't pay her 250. She said she'd pay. She didn't pay her 250 either, right? But you got money when we
Wait,
agreed.
wait.
We all
Time out.
agreed.
Time out. Listen.
Hold
Go
on, let
ahead.
me
Go ahead.
finish. Let me
Go ahead. Go
finish.
ahead. Go ahead.
Let me finish.
Go
Let
ahead.
me
Go ahead. Go
finish.
ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead. Finish.
Let me
let her
finish.
land.
Yeah, she
Let
finished.
me finish. So we all agreed that we would pay the money, and then any
And
money that we got
just
from anybody.
let him answer each question too. Don't go on and let him answer
No,
them.
no, no. He can answer this
Yeah.
question. He can answer this question when I'm done. So, well, we agreed, all of us, that any money we received from anybody, we would pay my mom back and whatever, we would do whatever. But you, I don't know. You had your ashes. You wanted to have a memorial service or whatever. You want to do all this stuff, have people
I'm
that
still
hadn't
here
been there,
because I see where this
whatever.
is going. Not for
Whatever the
the
case may
smoke.
be, you want to have a memorial service or whatever. You didn't do what's right. So yeah, I did. I
Here we
told you
go.
I wasn't coming because it was a lot. You asking me why am I crying? Because my daddy died? Like, first of all, I don't know your
Hey,
feelings. I don't know your feelings, but my feelings were I was hurt that my father passed away, and then the questions that's being asked is just crazy. So
bro, you
death
said that though.
brings
Talk
it.
about.
I said what?
Why am I crying?
I asked you that. Why are you crying?
Why am I crying? And she said, bro, because her dad just died.
Who
We were
said?
all on the phone. We were all on the phone. You said, "What are you crying for?" And bro said, "Cause her dad just died." What you mean?
Oh, okay. Well, you got
So
a better
okay,
memory than I
so
do. But
I
go ahead.
do. I have a really good memory, and so
Go ahead.
so you took the money from whoever you got money from or whatever. You took the money, and you basically told me my mama will get her money whenever she get her money, whatever. I don't know what you got against my mom, whatever, but you
It
didn't
didn't
do.
even go like that. You know
You
damn
did
well it
not.
didn't go like that.
You
So
didn't do
stop.
it.
Look, you got to try to
It
put me on that
Okay,
so
pedestal.
how
okay.
Stop.
it
Let him answer.
didn't.
Don't do that.
Let him go.
Go ahead. You
Let
okay?
him.
Go
Don't
ahead
even
and
do
land.
that.
Tell your
Don't even
story.
go there.
Tell your
Don't even
story.
do that because
Tell your
you
story.
you going a whole nother way. You
Tell your
knew, and
story.
I told you, and your brothers can know too. I told you I didn't have no job at that time. I said when I get my job, I'll pay you the motherfucking money for the earn. Did I not say that?
He.
And I did
No,
that. Did I not have the job, brother?
that was
So
after.
you was at my house.
I
That was
think.
after I
No,
already
that
I,
took
wasn't
the. That was
afterwards.
after I already took the iron,
No,
bro.
that wasn't after the
no,
Yeah.
iron.
no, no,
I
no,
didn't have the job.
no.
What then?
In the beginning, hold on. In the beginning,
Man,
your
man,
mom,
come on, man. You ain't about to do me like
listen,
that.
listen. You're not even letting me get it out. In
Okay,
the
well, I didn't even
beginning,
get mine off.
no,
Go ahead.
nobody had the money. Her mom paid for it. You didn't have the money. Nisha was already working and paying her bills and stuff. She didn't have the upfront money. She gave her mama some of the money already.
Mm.
So I gave her the money at the time. You were waiting on some money or some kind of something. No, you weren't working at the time. But then I think like a couple of months came by, and it was circulating that you had some money or whatever, and just you
I
never
didn't
paid.
have any money. Like I said, at that time, I was still paying the bills to get caught up at my house. And she got mad and talking about,
Okay,
oh,
that's what
bro,
we're getting.
come on. You was there when she came and picked up the iron. Were you not?
No,
I
he
was. I
wasn't
was sitting.
there.
Okay,
He was
thank you.
bro wasn't there when he picked up the iron because I came
He
to pick
said
up the
you
iron
was
and
there. He said he was there.
you set the iron outside in the Target bag. My husband was with me when I came to pick up the iron. That's
But
who was with
what
me.
didn't you say you was there, bro?
What was y'all sitting in the middle arguing about when I was sitting in the middle of y'all? I don't think y'all was arguing over that day when y'all was. Bro looked like he was. I wasn't gonna say what, but that was stuff. That was that day, and you got up and you picked the irons up and you took them out the house.
No, that was I took it. He
Oh,
set the iron. He set the iron in the Target bag. The iron is still in the same Target bag that he put it in.
Okay, I'm lost. What the fuck are y'all was tripping on? T. That's what I'm saying. I had so many of these moments to this shit is crazy.
That situation, I honestly I don't even remember what that situation was. I just know I with him and I getting
All
into it
that
that
shit was the
time.
present around that iron shit. I think it was either you took them already, it was something, and it led to that.
I had probably already taken the iron. I had took him. He said he was talking mess, and he said my mama get it when he get whatever. So I told him, well, I'm coming to get it. You didn't do the right thing, so I'm coming to get it. That's what I
yeah.
did. And
You
I
came and
told him
got
one,
it.
and I told him I told him when he pays, since he gonna talk to me like that, when he pays my mom, then he'll get it back. When he pay for his daddy, he'll get him back. Period. That's it. Like you're not gonna talk to me crazy. And then my mom paid for it. She didn't have to. She wasn't married to him. She hadn't talked to my dad since I was 18 years old. But she did it for me because she didn't want my daddy to go to the dirt. You get what I'm saying? Do I want 4 irons? No. Do I even look at the irons? No. Guess what? They at my mama house because I ain't dealt with it. But I don't want to because it's been so much drama behind daddy that I haven't even been able to grieve about it. So I just do away with it. And then for you to say the things that you said, now if you had the iron, would you say those things? And then my thing is this, if you don't
Mm.
care about the iron, if you don't care about it no more, and it's just daddy's gone, like you say, daddy's gone, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He's just is whatever. When they die, they whatever. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel, right? You have no feelings. So you don't disrespect that man because first of all, you was the last person to deal with him and get some stuff from him. So how dare you say those things, right?
What did I get from him?
About you got $40 from him because last conversation I
Y'all
had, you
go.
had got
$40.
$40 from him
Y'all
and
$40.
go.
whatever.
You was
But
getting
that's no
$25 and
that
you weren't even going to school.
that's the
There
lie,
you
and that's the
go.
What are you
thing,
talking
See,
about?
and that's why you keep slandering my name. Look,
stop.
you keep slandering. Listen,
There we
you keep
go.
You want to
slandering.
hear
Look,
that? You
that's
Stop.
talking
your
about
look.
me?
Look,
You
okay.
ain't
If
shit.
you
You
want
ain't
to talk
gonna you
about,
ain't gonna
let's
never
not
solve
talk
nothing.
about $25.
Ain't not like I
Let's not talk about $25. Let's not look first. Look, you're talking about $25
oh my
that
god.
my daddy sent me, and you're painting this narrative in your head that I use it for weed
Bro,
when I
didn't
knew
I tell
people
you
that
how
were the
this shit was
weed
gonna go? I
man.
told you how this shit was
But it
gonna
don't
go.
look. Even if I was look, if I
I
was getting
told you.
$25,
I
if I was
told you how
getting
this shit
twenty
was
five
gonna go.
dollars,
And
if
you
I
told
was
me,
getting
you
twenty
called me.
five
I told you I
dollars.
didn't want to be on this shit like this. It was gonna
If
go like this. Did I
but
not
you
tell you
want to
this,
talk
bro?
about things and you want to
I
know,
told
so
you
I'm
this
Hold
shit.
on.
saying
Let it let him land.
I
You
told
said
you I
no.
didn't want to be on this shit. You told me on this platform that we was gonna talk about was how you met. Now this shit going into a whole nother motherfucking thing to
You
where
see
we
what
ain't gonna never
happened?
gonna we ain't listen. We ain't gonna never solve this shit because she gonna see right. I'm gonna see left. Bottom motherfucking line. I'm not about to go over and over and figure out shit because ain't nobody gonna try to solve nothing. We just
All
going
right.
around in circles.
but
It's
but
called square
but if
one.
you want to
That's
know,
where
Okay.
we
but
are
See,
at.
that's why I don't work. Y'all
if
don't even
you
let
want
me
to
can say
know,
nothing. No. Let me no because he said he knew this was gonna happen. Did not try to go left with the conversation. What did he say? Say it. Say it.
Yeah,
say
Say
it,
it. I
say it.
never
But
brought up any
I
of the stuff.
the thing
I'm
it
is,
trying
just
not
you
to
is
say
what
none
it
of the
is.
shit.
can I say something? The
Yes,
fact of the
yeah.
matter is, you want to know, right? But when a person is trying to explain to you what their issue is, you don't want to hear it. So my issue is you're slandering daddy, you slandering my name, and it's enough. My
I
thing is this:
slandered daddy. Okay,
I'm
yeah,
just
I
gonna say,
slandered.
I'm just okay. We're gonna cut this. If you don't want to talk about it no more, we don't have to talk about it no more. But I'm gonna say it's on a public platform. At this point, please, I'm asking you, don't speak my name. Don't stop
I
slandering my
don't.
name.
I ain't say
Stop.
shit about your
Listen,
name.
I already listen. There's a lot of
He
things.
brought you in
Burton,
this shit.
Lindbergh,
Oh, everything that we
Lindbergh,
doing right
Albert,
now is
Perry,
on his
Jr.
platform, not
Listen,
mine.
there are some
When have I
things that
called you?
excuse me,
When
there are
have I
some
called
things,
you?
there are some
Well, thank
things
you.
you haven't look, the last time you
All
called
right.
me, I'm not
Shit.
gonna even.
Don't call me.
I'm not gonna even
I,
speak about the last time that you called me.
That fuck 'em up.
I'm not gonna speak. I'm not
I'ma
gonna
pay my
speak
stuff. Why you chilling like a bitch?
about the
Ain't you
last time I
tired?
spoke to
Trying to stack
you,
a car.
because the last time
Probably
I
a
spoke to you,
minor.
the way
The
that
last
you
time
were
we
being
spoke was with me, you, and
disrespectful.
him on the
Listen,
phone.
the last time I spoke to you before I went off on you, I thought we had a good conversation. Well, I thought we was cool, right? And I don't even know where it went left, because you called me and we was cool. You called me, you had some other stuff going on in the background. I don't know if you was drinking, but you was being real disrespectful, not to me, but to another party. You was being very disrespectful, which I can't even believe that you would say the things that you would say about the person that you supposedly love, but it's okay. However, I don't even know where it went left, because I
Now
thought
you
we was
bringing up
cool. I
shit that
haven't
don't even
talked
have
to
to
you.
happen when you
I
there.
haven't even I
That fuck 'em
haven't
That's
up.
talked to
between
you.
that's between
I
me and
haven't
I
even
ain't
I'ma
bring
pay
up
talked
my
none
to
of your
stuff.
you.
shit.
Why you
But
chilling
And
I
like
that's
a
what I'm
haven't
bitch? Ain't
saying.
you
listen.
You
I
tired?
saying
Trying
haven't
to
some
I
stack a
bullshit
haven't
because
car.
spoken to
Probably a
you. I have
minor.
listen.
it's about
My
us. It
peace,
ain't about nobody
my
else.
listen, my
Go right
peace
ahead.
was interrupted because I hadn't even said nothing about you, and I thought we was cool. And then all of a sudden, I get something, you saying something about me, so I'm trying to figure out, well, where'd it come from? I don't know. Maybe, like I say, I think
Oh,
what
okay.
it is that when you're
I
in
can
your
edit it.
element,
Don't worry about it. Y'all can say what
when
y'all want. I know how to edit it,
when
so it's cool.
when you're in your element, you say what you like. You go both ways. Like, you got split personalities or something. Like, you be cool with me one time, and the next minute you talking about me. And then, like I said, at the end of
Alicia,
the
you not
day,
on my
about this.
mind enough to
Listen,
talk
no, let me
about this,
finish.
sweetie.
Let me finish, sir. Let me finish. I'm talking. Let me finish. You gonna say what you
Go
can
right
say, but
ahead.
let me finish. This is the problem. You never let nobody else speak. You gotta let other people speak in order to. This is communicating, right?
Right.
This is why me and bro have a good relationship, because we can communicate. We can agree to disagree, but we can communicate, right? So my
Right.
thing is
That's the
this. This
mathematics.
my thing is this. I thought we was cool the last time that we had a conversation. But then you still talking about it, but then you want to keep talking about this. At the end of the day, because we're not on the public platform anymore, what the fuck does it matter about $25? You're 51 years old. I was in my 20s. And
Ask
then
them
you
only
want to, no, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me finish. Let me finish though. Let
ask
me
them only
finish.
question.
Let me finish. You talking about
Real 61.
$25. Listen, you're talking about 50, 51, or whatever. You you talking about stuff that's old as
You brought the
hell,
money
right?
up. You the one.
Wait,
I
no,
didn't
hold
bring
on.
none
But
of that
because
shit up.
I'm trying to
You the
tell you
one
what
said
you've
the
done.
last time you got
I have
$40.
to
I
tell
said
you.
what you said.
Listen, bro, let me finish talking. I
Now
have
I
to
can't
tell you,
respond.
right? I gotta tell you so you can understand. If you listen, then you understand where I'm
Okay, go
coming
right
from. But you
ahead.
don't want to listen.
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
You don't want to
Go right
listen.
ahead.
So
Go right ahead.
my thing is, I'm gonna tell you like this. There's plenty of things that you have done as a brother, shit that I wouldn't even say, because it ain't my place to say that, because you supposed to be my brother and I keep it with me, right? I
I
keep it
thought we were
between us.
too. Then
But
going to hold his
but
letter.
hold on.
Damn.
It is.
You
It's
don't
only
do those things. But like I
no.
said, you
You just
keep,
brought
I'm
it
gonna
in.
tell you like this. You keep slandering my name. You
I'm not.
keep
I'm
talking
about
about
to
this
close the door.
$25
And
and what daddy
I'm about
gave
to
me,
be
and I
off.
wasn't going to school. I have receipts. I have transcripts that I can show that I was going to school. I went to Southwest College and I was working too. But $25, it don't matter. I was still buying you drinking cigarettes. So what's the difference? If we
And
brothers
I
and
thank you for
sisters,
that, boy.
so
You got
what?
me nice and fucked up.
So what?
And
My
I was
thing
and
is,
I was
so
giving you
what? Why
weed
do
too.
you keep
Remember?
why do you keep
There they
my thing
go.
is,
There
it's
they
like,
go.
Birdie, get
No, you know
over
what,
it.
bro? You
Like,
like
get over
I'ma
it.
pay my
that.
stuff. Why you chilling
Yeah,
like a bitch? Ain't
I,
you
Just
he's a
tired?
stop
Trying to
slandering
carrot.
stack
my
a car.
name.
Probably a
Just stop
I,
slandering my
minor.
name.
okay,
Just
I
stop
stopped
slandering my
that
name,
name.
bro.
Okay, I stopped it. Okay,
Just
no problem.
stop slandering my name, bro. Stop telling
Woo.
lies and stop saying what you think certain situations are and things like that, because it's
It's okay.
not
It's
it
okay.
ain't I don't know. Don't My life is good. I think you want my life to be so bad or something. I don't know.
Why? I don't
I
give
think
a.
you
I
wish
don't
bad on
care
me.
about your life.
You wish bad on me. Well, then stop
Why
talking
would
about
I
if you
wish
don't care
that
about my
though?
life, stop talking about it. You just look, he don't care about my life, but then he just said on the put, but I love my sister. That's what I'm saying. You flip flop. I love my sister, but I don't care about your life. I care if something happens to her. You don't know what you want. That's why it just can't
That
be.
doesn't mean that I don't
It
love you
just
because I
can't
don't care
be.
about you nothing like that. That
Yeah.
don't mean that
Oh my
just mean
gosh.
that I'm not
You can't say,
interested.
you can't, I'm sorry, sir, but you can't say that's like contradicting yourself.
There
You
you
contradict,
go.
you're contradicting yourself, which you just said two different things all in one sentence. Like, that's crazy. Like,
Right,
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, like I
bro.
said,
Are we done with this
you
interview or what?
you
Look,
exactly.
we can't be. My thing is
Exactly.
like this. Look. like, okay, let me tell myself because I let y'all do the stuff. The thing was about forgiving and peace. And sis was always saying like the only person that should have some resentment for anything would be me because Pops wasn't around. That's all like she was saying.
Did you just
And
like you did everybody
hold
else?
on, time out, no, no, time out. I've met my father. I disagree with some of his ways, but I learned to understand my father. For the small period of time, I love my father. I love my father since the first day that I met him, even when I didn't know him. I just wanted to know what my father was. For me, what the whole thing of this whole thing is like we're here living and can't get past certain shit, and it's about forgiveness. I dug in my pocket to make sure that that man won't get through to the dirt. You see what I mean? And that's it. That's small. And like y'all can be done, but I'm just like, I want to just prove a small point. And it's all about the ashes. To me, it's like it's deeper than the ashes. It's more like the principle. Like this shit probably could have been done over the ashes, maybe. I don't know, man. But I think like with the ashes, it involved a lot of different parties, bro. It involved her mother, it involved these folks. People's principles was involved. Standoff and then and
You know what? I
you threw
wish I
your
would have
event.
never even did this shit. And I should just did this shit by myself. Then I wouldn't even been in the middle of this shit. I wouldn't have been nowhere near this shit. That's a mistake that I wish that I did was trying to get these ashes. That's the biggest mistake in my life right now to me. I wish I would have never did this shit. I don't regret too much, but I regret that shit. I really do
But
because
the
it turned the
ashes,
whole.
I do.
Listen, the whole ass thing turned something
Well, then why
totally
you didn't
wrong.
pay for the funeral? But if you had the money,
I
then
so
why
didn't
you
have
that's
didn't
what
pay
it
for the
is.
money
funeral?
to
Why you didn't
pay
bring him
for it,
out here?
man.
That's what it is. You see, I just got to the core of the shit.
I didn't have it.
It's him with the ashes. Like it's not. He just said he should have never
Because
done the
he
shit with
feels
the
some type of
ashes.
way. I'm selfish. I'm selfish, but I did the right thing, and I got three other irons, two other irons because
Oh,
they weren't picked up.
it's
But I'm
fine.
wrong. But look, if
I'm
I
not,
was so
it's not
wrong,
about it
if
being
I was
right or
so
wrong.
wrong, if I was so wrong and
It's
so
not about
selfish,
being
I would have
right or
just got him.
wrong.
I would if I was so wrong and
Bro, are
selfish and
we
didn't
done
care
with this
about you
interview,
guys,
man?
I would have got one.
We can
Bro,
be.
we all we keep
Yeah,
talking about is ashes and urns and shit. We're not going nowhere. We keep going around in circles.
Well, because you keep bringing it up.
I didn't bring. Okay, I'll bring it. I'm sorry. Put it on my shoulders. I'm good.
Well, like I said, I am
Okay,
content with what I
you
did,
already said what you said.
and
Don't slander your
yep,
name and all this kind of stuff. I won't slander your
please,
name and
thank
I
you.
won't mention you. Oh, you got it. Poof. There you go.
Please don't mention me.
I just said
Don't.
I just said I
Please,
just surrendered.
I'm
And
asking
you
you.
still I just surrendered. And you still going.
Sue this dude.
I just surrendered, did I not?
yeah,
And you
yeah,
still going,
Hmm.
right? Did I not just throw the white towel?
yeah. You
Rocky
throwing the
Balboa,
towel.
didn't I?
Perfect. Thank you.
All right then. So that's the end of it. We ain't gotta say nothing else. Thank you for having me on your platform, my brother.
All the time. Shit, you can
And
come
I
back and
hope
we can
you
talk
got
about
some of the
whatever.
questions that you wanted to get answered. I hope you got them answered.
Did you get some of the questions that you want to
I
get
didn't
asked?
have no questions to answer. I told you I lived it. I've been there and done that. We had this
Okay,
conversation
Pete.
plenty of times.
Since we're on the platform, is there anything that you want to ask me?
No, it's nothing I want to ask you because we talk pretty much and we always communicate on what we need to do. There's nothing that I need to ask you. For what?
Cool. Cool.
Right?
Just to put it out there, because I'm asking it, we're on the platform. Sis, is there anything that you would like to ask me or ask him before we even get out of here?
No, I
Shout
just
out to
would like
our
to.
pops, to the Kerry gang. This,
Yeah.
I
this
just
is
want
what
to
we
thank.
do.
I just want to thank you for it. I don't have any questions. Like I said, I just was trying to explain like what my issues were. And that's it. But I said what I said. I mean what I said. And again, thank you for this. Thank you for, having me on your show. And that's it. And just keep doing what you do. And
Thank you.
my motto is, you know what I'm saying? Don't dwell on the negative, but focus on the positive. So that's all that's what my life is on. I'm not worried about all the negativity, all the evil sayings and doings and things like that. So that's just where I'm at.
That's what's up.
Cool.
Thank you, my brother, for coming in. Thank you, my sister, for coming in. And to keeping it at the cut, man, the cut is possible. I'm definitely gonna keep doing some family research or finding some things, like far as our where our grandparents coming from, like talking to Uncle Tony and all that type of stuff. Because like
But did you
um
know that your grandmother was Honduras? She was mixed with
yeah,
Honduras.
you told me that. Yeah, you told me that you had told me that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm doing a lot of digging. It it's a whole nother story.
Actually,
So,
you know what? You got some cousins you can talk to that they let you know that our grandmother's sister's kids.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got in touch with them. I know I got in touch with them.
Okay. All right, for
Good for
sure.
you. Good. I don't know much about daddy's side of family.
Hey, hey,
So
I
if you
wasn't
can,
saying nothing to you. Okay, if you
if
feeling
bro,
any type of way, oh my God, see,
There
I
they
was
go.
whatever you guys can find out.
That
Look,
phone was
I'm
right
just
now.
saying, I don't know much
I'ma
about
get my
daddy's
stuff.
family.
Why you
So
chilling like a bitch?
whatever
I'm
you
some
can find
tired.
out,
Trying to strike a chord
bro,
since top A minor.
whatever you can find out is what you can find. I don't know much about daddy's family, so we got cousins and whatever the case may be. That's good to know. You know what I'm
All I
saying?
got to say, ain't nothing.
That you guys are finding people. That's good.
We are a different kind of breed. I'm telling y'all, for the platform I have a son on the web and kind of like not overexposing the shit. And he's going to be another addition to this shit. Like this is what it is. Like I'm not hiding this shit. My kids, this is what it is. They got to get a dose of this shit. Guess what? Because they not like us. They not like us. They not like come on, come on, bro. That's all I'm saying. Thank y'all, man.
boogeyman.
Yeah, hopefully we can find some peace though down the line. Though. Life is really short though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at peace,
Like
bro. I told you,
you
I'm
know
free.
what I'm saying? Like I
I
said,
don't have
like
to worry about nothing. I am what I
yeah,
am, and I do
yeah.
what I do. I say what I say.
All of us are, man. Straight like that, and that's a good way to see things and live by. You got to be happy within self, man. At the same time,
Well,
we
in my
total.
50-year journey, I have made some mistakes. I'm not
And
tripping.
also you got to make sure though you watch what you say, because some things though you can't take back what you say, and you
Well,
don't know
at that time, I
what
probably made
how
it.
you make sure. No, I'm not. I'm speaking all overall. I'm not speaking about you only. I'm talking about just in general. You got to watch what you say and the things that you say, because you never know. You know what you say. You know it can really cause some damage to other people. You got to put yourself in the other person's shoes. You get what I'm saying? So, you know,
Yeah,
watch what you say. Watch your tongue, because your tongue can get you caught up in some things. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
Point of no
right, right,
return.
yeah,
right.
yes.
I'm good with it. I'm cool with it. So, like I say, bro, you already were on the platform, and we said this like I told you already. We good, right?
We always good. We all good.
Yeah. So I'm
We all good.
like I said, this is we good. I'm cool.
Yeah. We
Hit
got
it
so much
again.
like you said. You said it was the first time for you hearing certain things, so certain shit was
Yeah. So
got
like I
cleared.
said, I'm cool. There's nothing that I mean, I don't know.
Right.
So
All
I'm
right.
good.
All right. Well, thank you, my brother, and thank you, my sister.
Oh,
And
I do have one question for you, bro. What
come on.
what do you know? I just want to know, what do you know about like, do you know anything about grandma and grandpa or anything? Do you know anything about them?
Yeah, I
Because I
heard
think
grandpa.
you were touching on it, but we didn't like really finish it. So I just wanted to see, like, what do you know anything about them?
Yeah, I heard he packed up the family from the south and shit, and he was in the
What part of the South
military.
do you know about that?
Yeah, he was look part of Louisiana,
Yep.
Shreveport,
Yep.
and grandmother from Texas. You feel me? So yeah, I got that detail. He was in
Did
the
you know you had
army.
a older uncle older than Uncle David?
Yep.
Uh-huh. She had a kid
Hmm.
before she met her grandfather, and her
Yeah.
grandfather's name was Cruiser.
Yeah.
That's what they called him, Cruiser.
And then
Like
his nickname. Yeah. Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
his
But his name.
nickname.
Yeah. His name
And
was Albert.
that's why all
Albert Marcus Carey.
that's the reason why all of us boys have Albert as our middle name.
I guess I'm gonna land this plane on the next episode.
Yeah.
I got some digging like to do, but their relationship was pretty solid though. Like he
Okay.
protected, like he
Okay.
protected his woman. Like Uncle Tony was saying, like he was for the family. Matter of fact, the reason why the family moved because um some white people was gonna kill the cousin or something over some some white woman type stuff. And they
Well, like I
migrated
said,
down.
I'm not about to get into all that right now. So, are we done with this
Right.
question?
Yeah, we super done. She just asked me a
We
quick
say that
question.
one for
So that's a whole nother one. Yeah,
we say that for the next one.
Exactly. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'm out of here.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.